Oh.
I believe I can.
Nope.
Oh my god! That sucked. Nah, it's over.
Nah,
Rick
it's Mets
loses.
territory, baby. It's Mets territory.
Oh my god! I thought it was over!
Yes.
I'm just gonna sit here. I wanna drown. I wanna drown myself because this game doesn't respond.
Why? It's a question I ask myself all the time. Why did I wake up? Why did I have to eat that extra spicy piece of the pizza? You know, with the that one extra spicy pepperoni that you see, and you're just like, why did I eat that? I know I'm gonna be regretting it later, and I did. Also, why why did I cook too much? And I've got too much fried chicken. Wait, where'd all my fried chicken go? Oh, that's right. Everyone else ate it too. Because that's one thing I'm always happy about. Is like, whenever I make too much fried chicken, I'm just like, well, now what? And then all of a sudden, you come out, you're like, oh, hey, bud. And just like, grab a full plate of it, and I'm like, oh, cool.
I also ask the question who a lot of the times.
Who?
Mostly in the context of who thought this was a good idea.
That's another thing too. And often, the culprit had a little idea in their head that wound up being, and I quote, an asshole design choice. So,
and it's kind of like, not only did they have the idea, but whoever was in charge of making sure that their ideas weren't ass, let it slide through.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. They literally, they did everything wrong. And they made it to where instead of it being an easier part of someone's life, instead it was a pure hindrance on people. What was supposed to make your life easier is now making your life more difficult. For instance, light bulbs. Why did light bulbs used to last much longer back in the day? Did you know that?
Well, the whole thing was like the first light bulb technically should have burned forever, is what I heard.
Oh, yes.
And that was the thing, but they were like, we'll never make any money this way. And so they purposefully built them to stop working at a point.
Oh, and here's the thing with that. As soon as you stop selling light bulbs, because here's the thing. It's not like people don't build new houses and need more light bulbs. It's not like, signs out in
technically
Las
people
Vegas
could be like, let's just take the light bulbs from the old house with us, but then the old people.
No, I'm talking like
then the people who buy
build
your
new
old house will
houses.
have to put in bulbs in that house. Anyway,
it's not just people like buying older, people who live in one house say, oh, let's build a new house. I'm saying, their kids are like, hey, let us build a house. Like, you see cul-de-sacs pop up all over the place, and people take, even if people do move out of one house and move into another and take the old light bulbs with them, guess what? Other people are going to move in and need new light bulbs again.
But
the market is there. It's
nearly
just
as much money as they make right now, with everybody having to buy new light bulbs every year or two.
I know, and the thing is, that's massive amounts of waste, and not only that, but it makes people innovate to degress instead of progress. Because you see, innovation is one of the greatest things that the human mind is capable of. To take pieces of something, put them together, and then all of a sudden, boom, you have officially changed the world. For instance, the guy who came up with the windshield wipers, he did that completely for his own personal benefit, for him and his family, and he put them on the windshield of his family car, and he changed the world forever. Instead of people having to pull over on the side of the road and wait for the rain to be over, instead people could drive in the rain. And it was unbelievable. And then he basically,
Whoever
filed a
decided
patent
to
for
put lights on the front of the car,
Yeah.
like so people could drive at night, and then fucking asshole design comes along and makes halogen headlights, so they also blind the shit out of anybody coming the opposite direction.
Halogen lights are asshole design. I'm not saying console makers are, but the companies that make the consoles, for instance, Xbox 360 original design. Thank you, Microsoft. The console itself was a marvel, but the inner workings and the lack of, overhead of, just making sure the console actually worked Jesus Christ. Again, there's a lot to be said about things that, you know, are
I'm not
typically
gonna get
just
into a console war
should be
discussion
easy.
right now, but I will just say, to hear they fixed the CMOS battery
No, I heard.
thing on the PlayStations already.
Yeah, I heard. And now the CMOS battery will no longer lock down.
Now the Xbox fanboys have one less piece of ammunition to try to say that their Xbox is better again.
And then I'm sitting here and I'm just like, guys, just buy a PC.
Yeah. If you have a PC and a PlayStation, then you literally have no reason to own an Xbox.
This is fair.
Every
Xbox
game's on PC as well.
Xbox Game Pass. I mean, I will say this. You know, if you want to buy an
PC's gonna
Xbox and
run
have the,
most of the
'cause
Xbox games better than the Xbox.
I will
One
say
anyway.
this: mouse and keyboard being enabled on Xbox Series X is a huge thing for a lot of people, and plus, there are ways you can install Windows on it and have.
It's literally
it's
the more affordable option right now if you didn't already have a good gaming.
Oh,
rig.
that's true. That's true. And that's not a knock against the PS5. The PS5 is amazing in its own right. But
since I already have a PC, there's no reason to own an Xbox when I already have a PC, PS5, and a Switch. You know.
And that's
got everything covered there
for
pretty
you.
much.
Yes, for someone like Chad who values retro games, in which all he has to do is just put in the game that he wants to play from original Xbox all the way up to modern, and he can do it.
See, I like retro games too, but they've already put like most of the ones that I care to play on PC.
I know.
Like
yeah.
Fable's on PC, Halo's on PC. I don't really care about Halo, but
well, yeah.
You know, they even put Stubbs the Zombie on PC, and I got to replay through it recently.
And I'm glad that PC is now becoming the more ubiquitous option for people to release their games. Like hell. Could you have imagined back in 2018
I literally
when
said
someone
I don't want to start
God of War PC is coming out? God of War on PC. I'm like, huh?
Yeah. I literally said I didn't want to start a console discussion, and then we started a console discussion.
Here we go.
So
But
I shouldn't have said that.
yeah, speaking of A-hole designs, MK, which they have a video here called Why? Let's go ahead and get into it, and let's see what A-hole designs are going to piss us off today. Here we go.
Denny's out here trying to look like a local burger joint on Uber Eats. The Burger Den, crafted by Denny's. So it's like a ghost kitchen scenario? Is that what we're looking at here? I don't know,
See,
man.
actually,
Doesn't look all...
there are multiple restaurants that do this now, but I've been okay with it once I figured it out, because
That's still a dick move.
kind of for Denny's, yeah, because I mean, yeah. But,
You're stealing from smaller businesses. Say you're Denny's, you assholes.
yeah, Chili's has a thing that's like, it's just wings, and I guess it could technically make it look like they're trying to be a local wing joint, but like at the same time, it's like their wings, but like they have really good fucking deals on their wings. No, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I don't even know of any local wing places, so it's like, who are they taking business from? You know, like really.
I don't know. I honestly, like, there's some local places, well, around here, because there's some, but not many. Now, if you lived on State Street, or lived near State Street, there's a lot of local eateries on State Street I'd love to get food from. Southern Craft, Delta, I'd love to get from, I know Quaker Steak's not really.
Go back to that ice cream shop down there one day.
Yeah.
Badass ice cream shop.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically Sweet Frog, but they got ice cream instead of frozen yogurt. And so.
Anyway, back to this.
all that great, to be honest, anyway. How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to MK. I'm your host, Robin, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/asshole design. Again, one of my personal favorites. I know I say that just about every single time, but really, I love getting mad. Facebook will start putting ads in the Oculus Quest apps. Oh yeah, they forgot to mention paid apps. Facebook, you are disgusting, and you've destroyed something so great.
They did, but they rescinded them.
Good.
They rescinded them eventually.
The most accessible way for people to get into VR. You've already destroyed it. Thanks a lot, assholes. I see we're starting off strong, folks. When Amazon removes one of my pinned apps so they can advertise Prime Day. Hooray! More ads, everybody! Reminds me a lot of what my Samsung S8 Plus will do. I get ads from Samsung all over my phone. TV company requires you to keep the TV's packaging box, which is huge if you want warranty services. Something about that feels
That kinda
illegal?
sucks.
It's probably not.
In truth, it should be illegal, but due to like, again, manufacturing deals that were made with like NAFTA and shit like that, it's not illegal anymore. Thanks again, Bill Clinton.
But something about it feels that way. I don't believe that they're allowed to void your warranty if you don't keep a box. Hershey's Stanley Cup. Well, that already seems really dumb, but wow. You only get half of it? What is this garbage, Hershey's?
Whoa.
I don't have...
Come on.
Get fucked.
I mean, I guess technically most.
Get fucked.
To be fair,
Hershey's.
most Hershey shapes are like that. Like an Easter bunny, you know, it's gonna be a flat-backed bunny, like most of the time. If you get like there are, I've gotten bunnies that are like the whole fucking bunny though, like you know, has a tail and everything.
Yeah.
So, like, I think it was a Reese's bunny when I got one like that.
The Stanley Cup, man. What do you expect people to do? Buy another one and get one of those chocolate melting kits and like fuse them together? Go all, or go nothing.
Honestly, for that one, I feel like most people aren't ever gonna open it anyways. Like it's kind of a collector's item looking thing to me.
Maybe. I mean, I think this is like, I know that this is from Canada because it's in both English and French, because that's one law that is required in Canada because of, you know, Montreal. But yeah, pour les passionnés de hockey. Yeah, exactly.
Oui.
God.
Dumb, but wow. You only get half of it? What is this garbage, Hershey's? I don't have the Facebook app, but my phone tries to install it during my weekly updates, and it's never going to stop. Facebook thinks they have a right to be in every part of your life.
Oh, not Facebook anymore. Meta. Because they're trying to get around the antitrust laws, you freaking
Actually,
dinguses.
like I saw the thing for Meta earlier, and it looks more like they're trying to do a VR thing with that.
They're switching everything over to Meta, though. Like, Facebook will become Meta.
Huh.
It's because they're trying to get around the antitrust.
Because they're also saying like they're taking it out of taking social media out of 2D or whatever.
Yeah. No, they can say that all they want. They can try and like ham it up and pretend like, oh, we're doing this because we care, because we want to leap into the future. No, you don't want to leap into the future. You just want to keep people like under your thumb, but under a different name.
Yeah, every comment on Facebook on that trailer earlier, by the way, though, was negative pretty much. Everybody's just like, this looks dumb. Like, Facebook's like fucking, like, this is an episode of Black Mirror. Like, what the fuck is happening?
Kind of, yeah.
Do not give them an inch. Also, same thing with Google, but at least Google has some usefulness. I recommended Detroit once last week in a Google Meet, and now my unpersonalized ads look like this. No, the video was not related. Ad personalization is off. Google showed this ad based on general factors like the time of day, the video you're watching, your general location. Detroit become human. Preview title.
Wow.
See Keanu Reeves suit up as Neo for The Matrix 4 in new image. Actual title. Keanu Reeves suits up as Neo for The Matrix 4 in cool new fan art. I just wanted to read the tutorial. No, what? No, you don't get to do that.
No.
Texas Roadhouse makes all employees wear this shirt. I heart my job. I'm pretty sure that if my employer ever told me I had to wear something like that, I'm not working there anymore. The way I saw it, I can trade one dead-end, barely surviving job for another at any point in time. Can't save this video to watch.
I think here, instead of the Texas Roadhouse, if I quit that job and went to another job, I would deliberately put duct tape over the Texas Roadhouse and then have a sticker for the new job right underneath it. And then whenever I quit that job, I would put duct tape over that one, and then I have a sticker for another one, just to show like how I could not care less about these like faceless corporate jobs like that. If I'm gonna work at a mom and pop, I'll work at a mom and pop. But Jesus, that's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I would end up getting fired because it would just be like, did you wear your shirt? No. And it's like, why not? Because I'm not gonna wear something that has a lie on it.
Because I don't like lying. It's like, it's not a lie. It's just, I
was raised
it's
as
an
Christian
image.
and taught that lying to people's bad.
job for another at any point in time. Can't save this video to watch later. This action is turned off for content that is made for children. Okay. Dude, kids ruin everything, man. I have no missed
Blame the
calls.
government.
Memory isn't running out either. 7 missed calls? No. Storage space running out? No. Ah, look. Grand Theft Auto 4 download guide for PC. Can you download GTA 4 for Android? No. Can you download GTA 4 on iPhone? No. Despite what it says right there. Our company has received numerous boxes of nothing enclosed but a postcard and paper confetti. Missing something? We think so. Wow. Imagine wasting money on advertising this stupid. How egregious is this? F you guys. Screw your product. I hope you go bankrupt. Not leaving me with much of a choice. Would you like to rate this app? Provide feedback? Okay. Rate us. That's when you hard shut it down. You don't get to demand anything from me. My cue, garage.
I click provide feedback. Is this app helpful? No. You all cause cancer. I hope you all die.
Door opener app just gave me an Amazon ad as a notification. My queue notifications are too important to disable because they tell you when someone is opening or closing the door. And don't they f***ing know it. Tinder now offers to harass people for you if you pay them money. Hold a spot at the top. Stay on Noah's mind by pinning your chat. Pins last for 24 hours after your match sees their messages.
No
so
means
for $4
no,
you get to
Tinder.
just harass somebody? Nice. Really, really cool, smooth move, Tinder. One of the few good things about plastic bottles is that they can be reused time and time again. So less plastic waste, right? Well, not anymore. I introduce you to single-use plastic bottles with a non-removable cap. What? F off. Also, just so you know, plastic bottles never get recycled. Plastic never gets recycled anyway. It literally never gets fucking recycled.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the prices, just pick what you want. Okay, I guess we're all just guessing on this shopping spree. HP printer only prints in 6x4 when low on ink. HP is so bad. They're so bad, dude. Ah yes, advertise while I drive. That way I can't get rid of them. What's next? Watch 5 minutes of ads to map your route? Don't give them any ideas, dude. They're going to do that. Ads that disguise themselves as a not safe for work post. Well, I'm not clicking on that. It's from Raid and says promoted right there. Reddit's new system of absolutely bombarding my feed with posts from communities I'm not following. What the actual hell? I get that all the time, but I'm just too lazy to give a shit. That's why I still use old school Reddit, or the old Reddit. It's the only one I use. I try my best. It's still not perfect, but it's better than this nightmare. Price Check, a popular website here in South Africa, now forces you to download their app to see prices from most retailers. Well, guess which app you shouldn't be using anymore? If we have to call, or set up an account, or download apps, or do anything weird just to see the price of an item you're supposedly selling, I will never, ever, ever use your service or buy anything from you.
I poop in a box and give it to them as a delivery and just be like, oh, my personal information's in there if you want it. They'd open it up and, you know, then begin to gag. And I would laugh.
Let's see what we got. Here's a comparison between your current plan and the one that we recommend. You can change them when you're ready. My current plan, $80 a month, 30 gigabytes of data, unlimited Canada-wide calling, and, well, all of that crap right there. But we recommend a plan that's $5 more per month with all of the same shit that you're already paying for. Oh, I really do not envy Canada's mobile networks. Ours aren't much better, but at least they're slightly simpler than this garbage. Ad uses Cameo from Snoop Dogg to endorse their download these games to earn free gift card scam. Nice. Real nice and classy, guys.
Wow.
This air purifier is just a beeping light device. How is that legal? That can't be right. That actually can't be. Duolingo has found a way to spam me with
bullshit.
Siri after I blocked notifications on the app. Guess
Mine better
which
not
app
be like
you
that because I paid a lot of money for it.
Yeah.
It's like I can tell mine's not though because I can actually breathe in my room despite living with a cat that I'm a little allergic to. So mine's
Stop
mine's
using. Seriously, wipe that.
Plus, your air purifier is like a floor model. That one looks like
Yeah.
something that just like sits up in the corner and just like beeps. That's it.
Yep.
This ad has a fake skipping button. They all do. Okay, not all of them, but the shittiest ones do, as you're quickly learning. Exercise bike in my apartment complex doesn't work because the subscription expired. What? Are you Oh, I hate this crap, dude. I've never been much for the boomer mindset, but if there's one boomer thing I agree with, it's that we need to stop turning everything into a fucking smart device, dude. I don't need a $400 toaster that has to run off of an app. I don't need my smoker/grill to connect to an app and Wi-Fi and Bluetooth.
I agree.
It's unnecessary, it makes it more expensive, and it dates the product. That thing might last a year before it breaks, and can't use your toaster anymore, dipshit. Just think about it. Think about that incredibly expensive
not
Samsung
wrong.
fridge with a freaking iPad built into it. Why? Why? You have no good answer. Nobody does.
I agree. He's right. Why would you need an iPad on the front of your friggin' again, Samsung? Why the hell you do that?
The
Why do
only
you put...
reason to have an iPad is so you can carry it around with you. What's the point of fucking gluing it to the fridge?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe so you could play fucking Skyrim on it. You know? Oh wait, no.
Like I'm gonna lean down and play Skyrim on my fridge.
No,
where
I know, but that's the joke.
Just have a separate
that's-
iPads, carry it in, and like play it on the counter while my food's cooking. Like, what the fuck?
It's
man?
the joke about how the re-release of Skyrim is literally on everything.
I don't have an iPad anyways, because fuck Apple. So
I've got an iPad. I got an iPhone. I don't have a MacBook because I don't fuck with those.
if I want to carry something around and ingest media, I just take the switch off the dock.
There you go.
Or use my phone, which is an Android. So
But it allows them to make it a lot more expensive. Oh, so the notification is just always there? Yeah, that's part of their logo. It's really, really clever and cute, isn't
fuck
it?
you.
Still can't believe this.
Fuck
Why are you
you.
allowed to do that?
fuck you and the fucking horse you rode in on.
Yeah.
As someone who fucking it's just part of my brain. I have to turn
Same.
if I see a notification, I have to click it. Like I've been playing Near Replicant lately. I love that fucking game, but they give you tutorials at the most random fucking times out of boxes and drops and shit. Like I got a tutorial for fishing just now by accident by breaking a box under a bridge I'd never seen before, when I've already finished all the fishing quests and caught the hardest fish to catch in the game. And
For real?
yeah, for real. And it goes in your notebook with a little new next to it until you click on it. And I'm just like, no, don't do that. Like, I mean, I appreciate it sometimes. I like new item, things, because it's like, what did I just pick up? And I can go in and be like, that
there.
one. Okay.
That's what I picked up.
But
Cool.
I always have to, any notifications on Discord that I see, I have to click, see what it is, make sure it goes away. On Facebook glitches sometimes, and it tells me I have 8 notifications. I'm like, guess I'm not fucking using Facebook today.
Yeah.
So I'm going to be fucking looking at 8 notifications that I've already seen all fucking day.
Brand new Canon printer ink levels after 1 page test. Oh, that's not even remotely true. It's not. Trust me. But if it were, I'd be calling Canon to get a lot of money back. After all,
printers
you
are
don't
a
have a choice
scam.
with those.
Here's the thing. They always ask you to do the alignment thing. The only time you really need to align is when you first get it. Anytime they ask you, your printer may be unaligned. Do you want to do an alignment test? And it proceeds to print a full page of all the colors and everything.
Oh yeah, it's wasting your ink.
Oh yeah. I ain't doing that shit.
Nope.
Homie, don't play that.
Test pages. When you're charged an extra £2 for an e-ticket, don't know why us making the correct choices and creating less waste is just as expensive. When Papa John's
not
expects
more.
us to pay their employees the bulk of their income instead of paying them a livable wage, all companies do that. The delivery fee is not a tip. Please reward your driver for outstanding service. Hey Papa John's, how about
not
you
just
kiss
them.
my ass and take care of the employees that keep...
Basically, everyone does that around here. Domino's does the same thing on their boxes.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking pays their drivers gas money, out of the delivery fees.
Well, who's
The
gonna pay
delivery
gas
fee-
money who's gonna pay him gas money when gas is $3?
As far as I
almost
can tell, the
$4 a gallon?
delivery fee goes straight into the pocket of those companies because they don't give it to their fucking drivers. And that's
Never.
bullshit.
They never do.
It's like, what is it causing you extra to have someone else use their fucking car, put miles on their vehicle, use their gas? What's the fee for? It's just going in your fucking pocket.
Yeah.
Basically. It's basically this is a fee that
Keep
you're giving
your-
us for not having this guy at the store, doing slave work for us, so he can bring you a pizza, is what it's saying, basically. It's like, you're compensating us for sending one of our guys out to bring you food.
Yeah.
When he should be at the store working slave labor
Which is
for us.
here's the thing, they don't deliver here because we're too far out of their delivery loop. That's the shitty thing. There are 2 Domino's pizzas and they are both and our house is right in the middle. We are both just short of both
It
Domino's
sucks because they're
delivery.
each like one exit away, pretty much.
No, I know,
So
and that's what kills me. But honestly, I I go and get the pizzas because I don't mind. It's like a 5-minute drive. 5 minutes there, 5 minutes
I almost
back.
always pick up my own pizza just because, like, unless I have a lot of extra money to leave a decent tip for a driver, I'm not going to make a driver come out without being able to tip them.
I agree.
And, I mean, some people might be like, no, you should support the drivers. And it's just like, I literally can't afford the extra money to give them a fair tip for what they do. If I can't afford that, then yeah, I'll do that. But, like, I can't always afford that.
Yeah.
Your company in business. Also completely unrelated, but was this photograph taken in the International Space Station? How the hell did you get a pizza up there? All I'm saying is, if a Papa John's delivery guy actually made it up to the space station to give you a pizza, you had better tip pretty crazy, man.
Yeah.
As someone who designs emails, no, it does not take an average of 50 business days or 400 hours to make an individual email. Yes, I'm still going to unsubscribe. We can take a hint, unsubscribe. I love you guys, but I need a break. Quick fact, did you know it takes an average of 400 man and woman hours to produce each and every email? Every post I click on explains to me how
I'll take
upvoting
things that are
works.
straight up
Your
lies
vote
for 500,
matters.
Alex.
Not really, though. Come on. It's Reddit. Baiting applicants with an inflated wage when they pay minimum. The asterisk in the bush says, wages include tips. Up to $15 per hour. Fuck you, Dunkin' Donuts. This reminds me of the time I got hired at Comcast. They said $18.67 an hour. You want to know how much I actually made? 12 plus commission. If I sold enough then I could make up to that. I made 12. And let me tell you, no job in the world is worth $12 an hour, especially not being in the loyalty department of the most hated company in the United States of America.
Yeah.
Moved in a new home.
He
with
says
plumbing and water
that, and me, like, who fucking worked 10 years of retail, 3 of which were fucking for $7.25 an hour, and the other 7 for like fucking $9.50 an hour. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, man. Like,
Well, $12 an hour where he lives, yeah, I can see that.
dude, $12 an hour to me is like, that's more than I've made almost anywhere I've worked.
Yeah.
I made $15 an hour working at call centers, and I was just like, this is like fucking legit money, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, and that's the thing.
And everybody's like,
I work-
$15 needs to be minimum wage. And I'm just like, man, I've been poor working like the poorest jobs my whole life,
I
apparently.
worked for Sprint for about 2 years. I worked my way up from like $14 an hour to like $17 an hour. I was happy. I liked it. But then the Sprint Center shut down. So I still had my contract for like telecommunications work, and it was bought out by AT&T, who were... I had to drive... I lived here. I drove 30 minutes in one direction for Sprint, and then I had to drive another 30 minutes in another direction to get to AT&T. And AT&T started me out. They're like, okay, we're going to start you out at $12.70 an hour. And I'm like, $12.70 an hour? Like, I was making 17 at Sprint. It's like, well, yeah, Sprint, we aren't able to match that. And I'm like, do I really have a choice? Like, and they're just like, not really, no. And then here's the other thing too. I get into class with like 10 other people, and you know that bullshit policy they say, don't discuss your wages with other people, you know, that whole thing.
That's literally only to keep people from realizing that certain employees are being ripped off.
Oh, and here's the thing. I encountered 2 people. One person who had never worked in telecommunications before. It was their first real job. Their first like real like big person job. They were 19 years old, and do you know how much they made? Like, just starting out?
15.
Oh yeah, around $14.50. So making $2 more than me an hour, and I had been working in telecommunications and call centers for the better part of a decade. Oh, and here's another thing too. That person was a woman. Oh, and also another woman who got hired. She was a single mother, and she got paid $16.50 an hour, and it was her first telecommunications job too. So, equality. Ain't it fun?
softener company disguised as mist package to get you to call them and set up appointment to test water. The blue ink was printed on. Oh yeah, they do this all the time. The fake handwriting and all of that They're getting smarter. Automatic 1-star on Google, though. Automatic, buddy.
Yes.
That's right. I'll be a Karen. I'll go out of my way to fuck with you. Waited for 50 minutes and then was given a 6-second window. Wow. Since I'm not seeing any response, I'm ending the chat now. Have we resolved this issue? Yeah, you totally did. 6 seconds, dude? Windows 10 update silently turns on news and weather in taskbar. Links default to Edge, ignoring default browser choice, and drives traffic to Microsoft's own MSN.com so they can boost ad revenue. I turned that shit off within 30 seconds of seeing it pop up. And let me tell you, it's a little more annoying to turn off than you think. I think I had to do it 3 times in a row before it actually disabled this garbage. The new AirTag doesn't have a keyhole, so you have to buy more expensive accessories for it to work as intended. Yep. Fuck you, dude. File transferred from my personal library on my computer's hard drive is region locked on Apple Music. This song is not currently available in your country or region. I love the world. I also love all of our fake fucking boundaries. Millie Bobby Brown wheeled out by paramedics.
Like Apple Music trumps Spotify because they pay artists more. And I'm just like, dude, while I love the idea of artists getting paid more, Apple's bullshit. Like as well.
Yeah.
Stranger Things shooting. Why is that? Oh, because she was filming a scene for Stranger Things where she could be seen being hauled out by actors dressed as EMTs. You guys are fucking disgusting.
Yes.
This app lets you use it for free, but after a while and for no reason at all, they'll ban you and say, you have to pay us so we can check if the ban was right or not. Why not just charge people for the fucking app? Oh my god, you'll make more money, you asshole. These ads that cover a chunk of my screen every time I turn on my laptop. What the hell is this for? Emerging cyber attack techniques threaten devices worldwide and oh, it's McAfee. Get that shit off of your computer, dude.
McAfee.
Why in the world would you use
Remove it.
McAfee? Just get ESET for like $4. Bed Bath & Beyond. We're sorry to see you go. We've received your request to be removed from direct mail. This can take over 90 days. No, that's not how that works. You guys are just making that shit up. They always have. Makes me wonder. Takes 2 seconds to pay for something and they grab that shit out of your account immediately. Why does it take up to a week to give me my fucking money back? I'll tell you why. Because fuck us, that's why. Hinge, the dating app designed to be deleted. Sign up today. All right, let's see. We've been engaged for a year. I never tweeted this. Wow. Just wow. Are you kidding me?
Damn.
Freaking straight up stealing people's fucking profile info. What the fuck?
Of course they are. You know why? Because these companies could literally give a shit. Because, hey, it's someone random on the internet. He's not going to notice. And all of a sudden it's like, hey, dude, you're being used in an ad. How much did you get paid for that? I didn't tweet this.
Fuck your dating app. Meanwhile, in my hometown, a cutthroat country called Malaysia. What? Wow, I'm going back for a refund if that's what I find out. Seriously, I'm gonna go get a refund on a sandwich if I find this out. I don't think people realize that we do have a right to get our money back for all kinds of things. Barbershop fuck up your haircut? I'm not paying for it. Look at what you did to my head. There's all kinds of reasons we can say, nah, dude, give me my money back. I always check Ray-Ban website for any sale. All right, their aviator glasses cost $160, at least for the past 2 years. I just went in website and see this. Oh man, it's like what every company does for Black Friday, or Cyber Monday, or really any other sale day that the company's invented. I think all we can really say about this is, f you, Luxottica.
Ooh,
You guys
saving money.
suck.
No.
Tinder
Say what?
It's like, ooh, we're saving money. Nope.
Nope.
That's why I appreciate Steam wishlist, because I know how much the fucking games I want costs ahead of time. So when I see them go on sale, I actually know they went on sale.
Yeah,
and they tell you how the percent you save too. Like, you know, there's like
you saved 40%.
It's like this one's on sale for 10% off, whereas this one's on sale for fucking like 75% off. And I was like, all right, well, that's
Okay, I'll do that.
take the 75% for sure.
Once again, Steam doing something right.
They honestly do more right than people.
One
give
of the
credit
few companies
for.
that does more right than wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the few.
Like the big thing for them is they need to stop taking so much money from developers.
That I agree with.
But like as a platform for gaming, they're not that fucking bad, really.
No, no.
making you think you got a new match, but in reality, you can't access it without gold. Oh, dude, it does that all the time. It claims I've got like 200 likes. No, I don't. There's not even 200 people using it in my fucking area. What I don't appreciate are all the stupid notifications about, oh, bro, you missed a match. Come back real quick, dude. What the hell, man? Buy gold. At least it's not as expensive as OkCupid is now. They're all so insane. Are you guys serious with this shit? You've got the worst apps in human history and you have the balls to charge this much? Snapchat News Company makes it seem like GTA 6 graphics got leaked when it's just GTA 5. Let me tell you, Snapchat has the scummiest, shittiest news articles ever made, and they are so funny to look at. Facebook locked me out and...
I don't even use Snapchat.
I have in the past. There's people who've like.
I don't get the fucking point.
It's again, dude.
Dude, anytime people ask me, I'm just like, sure, I'll accept your friend request. I'm never gonna fucking message you on it though.
I think in terms of it, snaps are just.
It's like the goth chick I got with after that one show's like, add me on Instagram. It's all I have. I'm like, okay. I'm like, never messaged her though because I never get on Instagram.
Yeah. All right.
Wants me to provide 2 government IDs in order to get my account back. Also, they say they will store my ID for a year.
No.
I remember when my friend's Instagram was hacked, and she had to go and provide 2 forms of ID and take very specific photos to send to Instagram support. They went, nah, can't verify you. Sorry, so we had to pay the hacker money to get the fucking account back. These companies are useless, and they don't give a shit about any of us. Just our data. And on that incredibly obvious moment, we've come to the end of another video, folks. But before we get going, let's take a look at today's fan art. I don't post on Reddit a lot, but here, have a funky hand and a funky eye. Ooh, I really like the upvote and downvote in there. That's really cool. Always remember, if you even somewhat enjoyed today's video, consider dropping a like down below. And if you really enjoyed it, well then make sure to get yourself subscribed and click that bell icon. And if you're feeling super generous, why not check out my links in the description down below. And
oh, they cut him off.
Sounded like.
and
what?
And what? And what, Robin?
Did you see their community post, by the way?
That's what I was gonna go look at real quick.
Yeah, because it is basically the reason you thought. It's not that somebody made them, it's that they decided to. Hey everyone, you may or may not have noticed, but we've had a change in branding that we're really proud of. We've got an awesome new profile pic, banner, intro, and video style, but we're still the same old MK that you all know and love. We decided to move away from our previous OK hand symbol logo, as certain unsavory groups have used it as a logo for themselves, and we noticed this is being brought up by a few confused commenters. This is the absolute furthest thing from the intentions of the NK team or many wonderful fan artists we have been supporting us over the years. Even though the hand sign is completely innocent 99.99999% of the time, we absolutely want to avoid any confusion people might have regarding the profile picture connecting us to these groups and keep NK a safe place for all. We hope you like the new logo as much as we do. DMK. Hey, MK, just so you guys know, it's not been used by unsavory groups. It was literally a troll that someone did online.
And also here's another thing too.
Anybody that's confused about it just fell for the troll.
And also here's another thing about it too. You let them win. You let them win. Hate to say it, but that's the truth. You let them win.
You guys basically fell for the troll by changing the branding as well.
And
still love your videos, but I'm just saying, you fell for the troll.
Yeah, and I hope you change it back.
Yeah.
I hope you do, because, you know, does the fact
you have a middle finger on there? Why do you care about being offensive? Like,
yeah, exactly. This offends more people than this does. I'm sorry.
Yep.
And I know the loudest people in your comment section, I guarantee, aren't even subscribed.
Probably not.
I guarantee fucking to you. But anyway, I guess that's gonna do it for this one. This was MK A-hole design. Why? So hopefully you all enjoy, and hopefully we'll see you all in the next one. So I guess until then, everyone, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
We'll see you then. Peace out.